Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Pilgrim Piper. I'm your friend Pat. It's a breezy Saturday morning down here in the frog capital of the world, Rayne, Louisiana. And eventually I'm going to show you a cool spot. Well, I guess it's cool. It's a cemetery, but it's a cemetery here in town that is in Ripley's, believe it or not, as the only known cemetery in the world where all the graves face north and south. Yes, we're very proud of that. Anyways, thank y'all for coming by. Started off a great day. Started off in some silent prayer and had a friend over, drank some coffee, talk about life. And so this morning here, I'm in the shop. I'm gonna get busy loading up my pipe. I got this tobacco from a relative of mine who had it. And it's some Mac Baren mixture Scottish blend. I can't remember if I had opened this tin or not and tried any. I can tell you right now, it's a little dry. So I'm thinking maybe when he gave it to me, he had already opened it and tried it. And he didn't care for it. And I've had it for about 2 years now. The date on the can is marked November 2020. And I really don't remember if I smoked it or not, because I thought it would have been something that was harsh that I wouldn't have cared for. But this morning I was in the mood for an aromatic, something sweet, and I picked up this tin. I found it was hidden in the back. And so when I looked it up on Tobacco Reviews, that's where I learned more about it. It's a mixture of Burley, Cavendish, Kentuckys, and Virginias. And if you're a fan of those reviews, you're gonna recognize the name Jim Inks. And Jim Inks gives it 4 stars. So that means that more than likely, I'm gonna be 180 degrees on my opinion. He and I never seem to have the same opinion. But I'm gonna give this a try. And I don't have my matches close to me, so give me a second here. I'm gonna put the lid back on this. Maybe. And I'm gonna reach right over there and grab my matches. And don't go away. I'm coming back in 3, 2, 1. See, I told you. Okay. Calabrese pipe. I bought from Mark Tobacco Pipes International. It was one he picked up and did some refurbishing on. I really like it. Very nice. I like the bowl and the way that I can reach down all the way to the bottom and feel to be able to clean good. That's pretty important to me. I think this is only, out of my 7 or 8 briars, this is only 3 of them that I can really reach down with my finger, and that's just my preference. I like to be able to get down there. So here goes what I think is my first try of Mac Baren's Mixture Scottish Blend. You understand everything I'm saying, huh? Not lighting quite as quick as I thought it would, but it's not strong. Pretty pleasant. Just my initial reaction is I like it. I have to smoke it a little bit more. When I was reading about it on Tobacco Reviews, it didn't mention any toppings on it, which kind of confuses me just a little bit, because I thought an aromatic was supposed to have toppings. You know, I'm 5 years in, I'm still a rookie. Okay, yeah, can do a relight here, but hopefully everyone is still with me. Wow, this is already 6 minutes. Wow. So my average, but my average view time is about 2 to 3 minutes. If you're still here, thank you. If you came at all, thank you. Hopefully you had no expectations. Excuse me. Anyways. Yep. Stage fright. No, so I have a friend I work offshore with, and he also has a wood lathe, and he likes to do some spindle turning. And he does it about as often as I do, which is not that often. But we kind of posed a challenge to each other before we left the platform. Said, okay, it doesn't matter what it is and how it comes out, but we each have to turn at least one item before we go back to work and take a picture and show it to the other. I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do it fair. And Derek, if you ever watch this video, if I find out that you snapped a picture of somebody else's work, no, but seriously, yeah, I'm having a good day, y'all. Really am. And I think starting in quiet prayer is absolutely the key. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna keep this one around. Yeah, so I always have a plan and an idea of what I'm gonna talk about, and as always, it doesn't necessarily turn out that way, and I have to accept that, and sometimes it's kind of hard for me to do so. I hadn't figured out yet what I want to try turning. One of my neighbors came last night and she said, you know, I have you on film from last year saying that you were going to have a present for each of the neighbors for Christmas this past year, something you turned. And she says, I want you to know that I didn't get my present. Like, no, but we have very good neighbors. Trying to influence one of them in particular to try a pipe with me, and I think he will. I'm gonna have to I have to work on them a little bit more. Really good. Mac Baren mixture, Scottish blend. I like it. I can't really pick out the different tobaccos yet, but collectively, it's good. It's good. Yeah, so sorry for the little pause. I'm just enjoying. You can hear the traffic on the highway. I'm about maybe 500 foot from the highway, and we're right on the edge of town. So just about a block out of city limits. There's houses across from me, but right behind them there's a pasture with a bunch of cattle, and in the morning I can sit in the back and listen to them moo, and they sound like they're right in front of me. Wife said that was as close to country living as I would get, so as long as I was married to her, that didn't sound good. I'll always be married to her. So anyways, yeah, having a good day. Having a good day. Thinking about life. Smoking some good tobacco. Nice pipe. Got good friends, which is important for us, men especially. Have good friends. Not just an acquaintance, but a good friend. I'm lucky, I have a few, or I should say blessed. We people of, believe in God's blessing instead of luck and fate. So maybe divine intervention put me, close to these people. That's okay to say, I think. Yeah, so thinking a lot about why is it so important for a man to work with his hands? What is that connection spiritually, working with your hands? Usually you see pictures of St. Joseph, and we know he was a carpenter. A friend explained to me this morning that as a carpenter takes wood, he transforms it into something different, something useful, something beautiful, something artistic, something that can be used for good. And here's Pilgrim Piper Jr. Alex, say hello.
How's it going?
All right. So, tell you what, I'm gonna end this one for today. And if you're still with me, thank you. I appreciate you coming. And have a good pipe, good tobacco. Do something good for someone. Be of service. Au revoir, mes amis.